Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.
Kentucky, let's talk. Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this video, I always got to pay homage to those who support the channel, those who support the movement. Keep liking the videos, keep disliking the videos, drop your comments. Like I said, we can't do this without y'all. For those who want to further support Kentucky Let's Talk, the Cash App will be in the link in the description. Now, after this video, I need everybody to go subscribe to the Kentucky Let's Talk YouTube channel, because we drop content every day and we stay consistent, and we're going to come like this almost every day. Now, listen, I want to say a disclaimer, man, before we get into this conversation, man. Now, the topic of this video is why men who are behind on child support still should be able to get their stimulus check, right? Now, I've been seeing a lot of people, posting memes and, posting, funny memes, and everybody think it's a joke that, men who are behind on child support, or, at one point in their life, they didn't pay. People feel like they shouldn't get nothing. And I'm going to tell you why that's not right. So, my disclaimer before we get into this conversation is this. No way am I supporting deadbeat fathers. This video isn't about supporting deadbeat fathers. This video isn't about supporting those who don't pay their child support and those who don't take care of their kids. This video is simply stating, right? Simply stating that sometimes when you a man and you make mistakes in your life, they try to demonize you for the rest of your life for the mistakes that you have made. Now check this out, right? And like I said, a lot of people think right, men who are behind on their child support or who didn't pay, right, their child support shouldn't get their stimulus check. Now I want to say this, man. I'm gonna say this is why I feel that's wrong, and you can drop your comment and you can say how you feel. But I'm gonna say this though. So you mean to tell me a dude who didn't pay his child support maybe 5-10 years ago, right? 5-10 years ago, he can't get his stimulus check, which is today? Like, I just feel like child support need to come up with new laws, right? When they talking about, giving people money and not giving people money. When it comes to filing your taxes and they taking your taxes, we got to come up with new rules, because at the end of the day, a dude could not pay his child support for a few years or however long he paid it. But I feel if he's been paying a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years consecutively, right? He's been paying, and y'all see that the man's been paying. Why still try to demonize him to where he can't get his money? And that's why we got to come up. They got to come up with new rules, because at the end of the day, it's almost like when you a man, if you make certain mistakes in life, they demonize you forever, right? So if y'all handing out stimulus checks, man, and this ain't about people who got money, this ain't about people who don't got money, this ain't no broke talk, none of that. This is on the simple fact of, if a man, right, is taking care of his child, right, and he's paying child support, but he's behind and he's paying on his rearage, he should be able to get his stimulus check. Why can't he get his stimulus check when he's taking care of it? He's been in the child's life. He's paying his child support, right? And he's paying on his rearage. I just feel like at the end of the day, that shit's wrong, because that's kind of like we gonna demonize, a woman, right, for something she did 10 years ago. At the end of the day, everybody ain't focused. When they have kids, everybody ain't hearing that, you got to pay this much money to the woman. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of men, they resent that. It ain't that, they ain't got the money. Some of them don't have the money. But I'm saying sometimes it ain't that they ain't got the money. It just be that at the end of the day, I'm not giving you nothing. And you can't live like that, right? You got to pay your child support. This video is not about, I'm not paying my child support, I don't want men to pay their child support. What I'm saying is, though, come on, dog. If we in an epidemic, or if we're in a pandemic, if COVID-19 is really as serious as they say it is, what about all the fathers, right, who ain't working right now? What about all the fathers who can't come up with the money to pay their bills, but they need the money for the stimulus check, you know, to get them back until they start working again? You feel me? And it's almost like the world just be like, you know, if you a man, you know, it's fuck you, right? It's almost like it's a double standard. It's a double standard when it comes to man when we talk money, and you know, people want to feel like, you know, men don't need the money. Like, it's a lot of dudes out here who need that 1,200. Ain't nobody rich. Ain't nobody rich. It's a lot of people out here who need that 1,200. And what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I'm not talking about the deadbeats. I'm talking about men who have been paying their child support, who are in their child's life, right, and paying on their rearage. I feel like they need to come up with a system that says, look, if you've been paying your child support for the last 8 to 12 months and you've been paying on your rearage, you can get the stimulus check. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. What's all this? Fuck the man. We laughing, we joking, right? It's so many dudes out here, man, who's trying to do right, who's trying to take care of themselves, who's trying to take care of their kids, right? And they trying to make sure they don't go back to the streets. Yeah, that $1,200 could have helped them right here, right? I'm not talking about the fathers who don't be in a child's life, who don't pay no child support. Yeah, those dudes shouldn't get nothing. So let's make sure in this video, you know, I'm stating that and I'm saying that. I'm not talking about dudes who don't do nothing for their kids. I'm not talking about dudes who don't pay no child support, who don't care about their kids. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the fathers, right, like me, who at one point in my life, I didn't pay my child support. It wasn't that I couldn't afford my child support. It was that I was on some young, dumb shit, and I felt that she was just trying to get money from me, which it ain't the case. She's trying to take care of my son. That's cool. But it was at a time in my life when I felt that she was trying to rob me. She was trying to take me. You know what I'm saying? Take me for everything I get. That's why a lot of dudes be getting enraged, right? You know, a lot of heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? A lot of anger go along, you know, with that child support talk. It don't just be, yeah, well, we just gonna take the money. Nah, it be, well, we broke up and you trying to get money and you trying to mess with this dude. It be a whole lot of stuff that go along with that child support. But what I'm saying is, though, at the end of the day, man, come on, that's all I'm saying is, man, we got to come up with new rules. And it's a lot of baby mamas out there. It's a lot of women out there that say, you know what? This man's been paying me. Even the baby mama can sign off on it. We can do that. Yeah, we can make it to the point where the child's mom can sign off on it, and it's in her hands. If you feel this man's been doing what he need to be doing, if you feel that this man he's been paying his child support, he's been trying to help you with the child, you can sign off and let this man get his stimulus check. But instead, it's you know, fuck the man. We not worried about him. We sending it straight to the mama, or whatever the case may be. It's almost like, let the man die. The man can die. Fuck him. Put him back in jail. We not worried about nothing he doing. We don't care what he need to take care of, right? Give the money to the mama. And then, you know, on top of that, that was doing, what was it? $1,200 per person, $500 per child. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you've been paying your child support, man, a man should get half of that. Straight up. If you paying your child support, you know, if you in your child's life, I'm just saying split. I mean, you getting $1,200. I'm getting $1,200. That's my child. That's your child. Why can't we just split that $250? Right? And a lot of people don't understand, you know, child support and all these little games they play. They threw that in the mix to keep us arguing, to keep us fighting, to keep you or me bitter, to keep us not being friends. They threw the money in the mix because they knew once we put that money in between of them, right, ain't no coming back. Once we make one of the, either the man or the woman feel that, you know, they being attacked and they being robbed, and you know we can do what we want, and you know we can handle them the way we want to handle them, ain't no coming back, man. It's been so many good relationships that has been destroyed because of child support. And I'm not saying that the woman's wrong. I'm not saying that the man's wrong. I'm just speaking on relationships that could have worked, but when that child support get involved, it tears everything down. That's all I'm saying. I'm just speaking on the dudes like me, man, who, pay their child support. That child support come out that check. It ain't no issue about no money. It ain't no issue about me getting my son, me doing this, me doing that. I'm not saying that I'm rich or nothing. I'm just saying I'm just speaking on the fathers who are really out here and they taking care of their kids, right? You get what I'm saying? They paying their child support. They trying to help the moms. I ain't saying you giving a mom no whole lot of money. I'm just saying, as a man, you paying yours, and it ain't no loose rap about you. That's all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like, how y'all feel about it? Like, do y'all feel child support need to come up with new rules? You know what I'm saying? Like it could be any rules. It can be, if this man has been working consecutively for 24 to 36 months, man, he deserves his taxes, man. Quit taking that man's taxes, man. Straight up. Because 9 times out of 10, if he's working a job, then that money's already coming out his check. You get what I'm saying? That money's coming right out of his check. So why do we gotta keep taking his taxes if we already taking out his check? Take out his check all year and take his taxes. I'm not saying the man is right for not paying his child support. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, can y'all help us? Help you. That's all I'm saying. Like I know dudes, man, who's paying serious money on that child support, right? Just because, they got a good job. You get what I'm saying? And they might be in the rich. Man, that money would eat you right here. It's just straight up. You get what I'm saying? I mean, somebody got to speak on it. And at the end of the day, I feel that I'm not saying nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying at the end of the day, man, it's got to be a new system, man. It's got to be a new system on, how a man gets on child support, right? Because it's a lot of dudes out here who's on child support who's hell of a fathers. You get they kids, every birthday party, buying what they need to buy. They in school with them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's almost like if a woman gets mad, oh well, I'm putting this nigga on child support. Come on, we gotta stop that, man. Child support can't live on the lands of somebody's mad, bruh. We gotta stop it. Like it gotta be an agreement in place, and then once that agreement is fouled, and then the man or the woman don't uphold that agreement, then you can put the man on child support, bruh. But all this I'm mad because he got new woman and he got new car and he's doing A, B, and C without me. I'm gonna try to destroy him. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of women who's on child support too, though. So I don't want to leave them out. It's a lot of women out here who's on child support and who's going through the same thing. So it ain't just no man thing, right? So I want to make that clear. I'm just not speaking on the man. I'm speaking on the women too, because it's a lot of women out here who at one point in their life, they might have been in the streets, so they not getting they kids as much. Yeah, granny got them. She's running. She might be messing with a dude, go to jail, lose the kids, and then when she come home, the father got the kids, and the father's asking for that child support. Yeah, the father got the custody. So what I'm saying is there should be an agreement, like to the point where it's like, listen, a court date is set up. The mother and father got to come to the court, and then once that happens, they do a look. This is split custody. This is what's going on right here. And then if something along those lines don't go right, then we can go. We can move into the child support. But all this, we argued last night on Thursday, and then I wake up on Monday, and the sheriff's at my door talking about, yeah, you want child support, and a lot of people, right? They're not really realizing how child support works. So let's say, for instance, like me, right? So I'm gonna break it down to you. When my son was born, I wasn't working. So the government pays for the baby to be born, right? 10 bands off top. You owe it. You owe it. The mother and the father owes that. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just think when you coming from the black community and you have a baby, the baby like is just born. Nobody owes nothing. They just doing that because that's what they're supposed to do. No, you owe money. So at the end of the day, once the mom, right, and this is my thought though. I think child support is really doing this because a lot of people are having kids and then they not paying the child support. I feel like really that's one of their ways to get their money. You get what I'm saying? Like once the mama puts the father on child support, you don't even know you are already in the rearage. You already owe. You get from day one, you owe. Because at the end of the day, like if the mama don't have insurance, if she's not on some type of, government assistance and so on and so on, you owe that money. You got to pay that money. Bringing a child into this world ain't free. Yeah, that hospital, yeah, you owe that you owe that hospital for having that baby. And a lot of people are not realizing it. A lot of people just think it's free. Like I'm gonna have a kid and we gonna keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. Like as a man, man, we gotta stop trying to demonize man. Damn. If can we grow up? Can we grow up to be a man? Because a lot of us, we having kids and at a certain point in time, we wasn't men. We were still kids. I was still a boy. You get what I'm saying? Running around, not taking nothing serious, in the streets, losing his job, getting his job. Yeah, I was on that. So at the end of the day, it's like, damn, can we grow up? Right? Can we try to get our life together? It's almost like dudes who have felonies on their records, right? And let's say they commit a crime 10 years ago. Let's say they committed a crime 7 years ago. And now this person has changed their life. They are upstanding citizen. They working every day, right? I feel like, man, at the end of the day, right, if that felon comes out of jail and he works for so long, man, listen, let that man vote. Take that child support off him. Come on, bro. I've been in Coca-Cola 7 years, and y'all still how bad I'm a felon? Really? I'm damn near the manager at Taco Bell, and y'all still saying I'm a felon. Have I not came home and showed and proved to the world, showed and proved to the, to the courts that I'm an upstanding man and, I just made a mistake? Yeah, man. And this is what I'm saying, man, at the end of the day, and I just want to throw this in there. This is why we got to be careful when we voting for politics and, we putting certain people in office. And listen, man, we got to figure out who are the people who can change the child support laws. Who are the people who can add new rules? I ain't saying change it. I'm saying add new rules for those who do right. Help those who do right, right? And go ahead and crush and demonize those who don't. That's all I'm saying. Damn. I'm telling you, man, it's world, boy. I'm telling you, they don't care nothing about no man. You hear me? I'm telling you, it's hard out here for a man. You hear me? Straight up. And if you pay tax, you should be able to pay tax. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. You can pay taxes. I can work. Y'all can take all these taxes out of my check. But when it comes to vote, I can't vote. So what? So why are you taking taxes out of my check then? I'm just being 100. If he's a felon, he's tax exempt. Since I can't vote. Because voting is for who? Those who pay taxes. It's straight up. But at the end of the day, they don't want to hear that, man. And like I said, this video ain't about disrespecting no women. This ain't about demonizing no women. This is just about, man, can we get help? God damn. We out here struggling too, man. We out here broke too. Man, we can't live the hot girl summer. You hear me? Yeah. We can't live the hot girl summer. You hear me? We got to get it off our back and our feet, that's what a man's supposed to do. But I'm speaking on the men who have made mistakes, man. We got to help them boys. You hear me? We got to help them boys, man. It's a lot of crimes being committed. Right? It's a lot of stuff going on, man, with men. And I'm talking about from mental issues all the way down to the streets. Yeah. It's a lot of young boys out here selling dope because they scared to death because they think they gonna go to jail if they don't come up with this payment. Yeah, it's a lot of black men out here with mental issues. You know what? We gonna save that. We gonna save that conversation. We gonna save that conversation. But listen, man, I don't want to be on here too long. That's all I wanted to really talk about on this episode right here. I just really wanted to kick it with y'all and see how y'all felt about when men are paying their child support, paying their taxes. How long should it be before they can get their taxes? When they file their taxes, they can get their money, and should they be able to get a stimulus check, man? I feel like, man, if you paying your child support for a certain amount of time, and they see you paying your child support and you paying your rearage, get a man his money, man. Let him live. You know, can I know what it feel like to, get a little money back in taxes? You know, can I go back something, that I wanted? Hey, man, drop y'all comment, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel, man. Listen, like I said, the description to go subscribe to the YouTube channel will be in the description, man. So make sure y'all go subscribe. We're going to start coming like this, man, at least 3 times a week, man, having those conversations, man. So, hey, we love y'all, man. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay clean. Practice social distancing. Yeah, keep those hands clean. Keep them teeth white. You hear me? Yeah, brush your teeth. Keep that mouth clean, man. We love y'all. Hey, Kentucky, let's talk.
Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.